welcome to another episode of GTV. And this is Business Over Coffee again. So today, this is something interesting. Lalo na yung mga viewers natin na mahilig mag-makeup, mag-mook-up, no? So ang ating guest for today is a very good friend of mine. Like, we go way back, no? Years ko nang kilala tong babaeng to. So our guest for today is Miss Nikki Tiu. So hi, Nikki!
Hi, Ginger! So nice to see you! Sa Zoom pa talaga!
I know! Alam mo talagang nag-effort ako magmukhang maganda today kasi maganda yung aking guest today.
Oy, napansin ko nag-makeup ka, ha? At marami ka mga makeup, Instagram posts, in fairness.
I know, diba? So talagang in-effort ko to, guys. Kaya palakpakan niyo ako, ganun eh.
Kahit wala kang makeup, maganda ka, girl!
Ay, thank you. Pero ito talaga si Nikki, no? Balik natin kay Nikki kasi idol ko talaga to, no? In terms of like makeup. So, Nikki, baka you wanna introduce yourself? Like, most of us know that she's a beauty blogger, no? But you wanna introduce yourself aside from like beauty blogging? What do you do?
Okay. Hi, I'm Nikki Tiu, and I am the blog owner ng AskMeWhats.com. It's been around for 12 years na, and thankful because that's where I get to meet people like you. And then, aside from that, I'm a makeup artist, and then nag-evolve into, parang Pokemon, nag-evolve into makeup trainer. Kasi syempre, kasi mom na rin ako, like you. So, as a mom, you don't have that much of a time na, especially on weekends, to do weddings. That's why I decided to stop doing that, to have more time with my family, and especially yung son ko, and then go for makeup trainings. And thankful with the brands that I work with, yon, I train beauty advisors, I train different brands, and then I also train office workers, yung mga hotel staff, mga ganyan, so mga office staff din. Aside from that, I also do PR consultancy for brands. So I handle a couple of brands to help them on their marketing plans. Tapos I also do hosting, and I do a lot of events planning and coordination. So medyo chop suey, marami. But as you can see, sobrang enjoy naman, having fun.
Yeah, yun naman yung importante, no? That you're having fun always. And ito si Nikki, I admire her because kahit na ang dami-dami niyang ginagawa, you see your Instagram stories and it's all about family, no? Ang dami mong mga posts pa rin about family at may panahon pa siyang mag-TikTok, diba? Yun yung talaga yun, doon ako nag-a-admire talaga kay Nikki kasi hindi ko
doon talaga sa TikTok, wala na, erase na yung iba.
TikTok.
TikTok talaga.
Yun, so, ayan, no? At saka, like, even if ngarag na tong si Nikki, tingnan mo naman, sobrang ganda, di ba? Ang ganda-ganda pa.
Makeup lang yan. Nag-ayos din ako para sa'yo, girl. Para sa Zoom call.
Ayan, thank you. So, I think one of the things that we talk about here in GTV is really the business side of everything. No? So, ang ating topic for today is how to be a beauty blogger. So maybe, Nikki, let's start from 12 years. Let's try to turn back the hands of time and go back to 12 years ago. No? So how did you start Ask Me What's?
Ask Me What started because lagi akong hingaan ng mga problema, ng mga advice, hinihingian ako. So parang ako'y lagi yung mother hen of wherever I am, from being, like an office worker sa isang airline to a teacher. Like, all my students would call me mother. And then my friends, they also call me mother. Parang meron yata akong ganyang instinct sa kanila. And they always come up to me for any advice. And then, while I was working, parang ang bilis ko kasi magtrabaho. So, natapos na yung trabaho ko. And we have internet access, which normally offices before don't have. Mm-hmm. Parang, okay, anong gagawin ko? So, I've decided to create a blog, a very anonymous blog, na people can ask questions. Like, kung may problem. Gusto ko pa nga personal problem that time eh. Tapos parang advising ko sila. Kasi, di ba, if you have personal problems, you would rather talk to someone you don't know para hindi ka ma-judge. And you have like a sound advice na very, parang fair advice na walang kinikilingan.
Parang third party. Diba? Third party's point of view. Okay, yeah.
Yes. So, yun talaga yung original plan ko. And then, of course, when you started, wala naman talagang makakahanap sa'yo kagad. So, what I do is, mismong live people, like colleagues, office mate, kung nagtatanong sila ng question, nilalagay ko yung question nila na hindi nila alam. Pero syempre anonymous. Nilalagay ko question. So, someone asked, ganyan-ganyan. pag office mismo man usually beauty, di ba? Beauty parang, uy, ano magandang hair, hot oil? Ano magandang service ng salon? Saan ka nagugupit?
True.
So that's where it all started. I put like, someone asked, what's my top 3 parang hair salons? Nililist ko. So doon nag-start.
Ang galing! So paano yun? Nasa blog na siya kagad? In a platform? What did you use before?
I use Blogger forever. I'm not a techie person, to be honest. Sobrang hindi techie, so I want everything easy lang. So it's a blogger, a blog spot. Tapos sa huli lang ako bumili ng sariling domain. But it was basically, I started with Blogger kasi yung kilala ko. Tapos yun, and then I just put pictures. Mga pictures ko pa nga, mga, alam mo yung kinukuha ko lang sa ano. Pero syempre, sinusulat ko, parang lifted from Google image or lifted from ganon. Puro lifted lang. Kasi syempre, di mo naman alam na sineseryoso mo pa. So, wala pang picture-picture ng mga products before. So, I'll just take a picture of a salon, a picture of a product. Ganun yung ginagawa ko before. And then, turn out, may mga nagbabasa na. Parang I was like writing and talking to myself for so many times na. Parang, alam mo yung nagsusulat na ako, nandiyan na yung sagot, pero hindi ko pa rin in-announce kahit kanino kasi nahihiya ako.
Na parang ikaw yung the person behind that.
Oo. Inisip ko, paano ko siya mapapakita sa ibang tao? Parang hino-hope ko na lang na ma-search sa Google that time. And funnily, ang nakakapansin sa akin, puro mga international readers. Wala pa sa Philippines.
Wow, okay.
So my first one was from UK. Tapos parang naging friend kami. Tipong nag-chat kami sa comment section. Alam mo yun, di ba? Yung panahon na yun. Uso pa ang comment.
Nauso yung comment.
May taong magbasa at saka mag-type. So yun. So, alam mo, I make a lot of friends. Then parang from Singapore na, from Malaysia, doon dumadami. Tapos na-feature ako sa mga ibang Malaysian magazine, Singaporean magazine. So parang, wow! Doon nauna. Kasi sila mas nauna sila sa vlogging eh. So, dito parang...
Hindi ko alam yan about you, na parang nauna pa rin yung international audience. Okay.
Oo, mas marami doon. Tapos, alam mo, uso pa dati yung, syempre, you don't have enough budget to always buy makeup, di ba? Ang hirap maging beauty blogger eh. Alam mong lagi, bibili ka, di ba? So, ang ginagawa namin, we have this thing sa beauty blogging industry internationally. Magbibigay kami ng budget, na $20 or $25. Bibili ka ng kahit ano na kilala locally. Papadala mo sa kanila. Snail mail ha, hindi DHL ha. Tapos sila, magpapadala din sila worth $25. So, binibili ko yung mga local brands. Siyempre, mga proud tayo. Mga Fashion 21, Ido, mga ganun. Para matry nila. Tapos, syempre, hindi ko sila pwede bigyan ng Maybelline. It's an international brand. So, I went for local brand, mga Fanny Serrano. Pinapadala ako sa kanila. And then, they would talk about it on their blog. Tapos, sila naman, kaya doon yun, brands like, wala pa dito before, like, Benefit, mga ganyan. Nauna na ako mag-post about it because I was sent those products. And then, I would write a review about that. So, ang ganda nung momentum, yung whatever that time ng panahon yun. Sobrang nakakamiss. Of course, things change. It's still nice now, but when you look back, those were the days talaga na ang saya-saya. Like, I'm really excited whenever I get a notice card. Kasi pipick up ko pa talaga sa post office. Mga ganyan.
Cute! So, ano to? This went on for years? So, was this ito ba yung nagpalaki sa blog mo talaga? Or, like, how did your blog grow to be that big, no? In terms of readership?
I think international. Tapos afterwards, mga a year and a half after, doon nagkakaroon na ng local beauty blogger community. So, doon ko na meet yung mga local beauty bloggers. Tapos, wala pang events noon. Parang, hindi ko pa makalimutan, first event namin was, we had to go to an office pa ng isang brand. Tapos parang 5 lang kaming beauty blogger. Tapos talagang really discussion na. Yung panahon yun, hindi siya yung maka-event lang. As in, may slideshow, parang kang nag-aaral talaga. Tapos i-feature na yung product sa'yo, i-explain nila sa'yo. So, sobrang knowledgeable kami sa product na yon. So, hindi ko makalimutan yon. I won't say the brand na, but it's an oscillating mascara. Yung mascara na pag gano'n mo, sarili siyang umiikot na gano'n.
Yes,
Grabe, parang pinag-aralan talaga namin yung parang there was like a show, talagang 5 lang kami, talagang we're holding a demo, kami yung unang nakahawak. Alam mo yung grabe yung feeling na yung time niyan. And then, lahat na kami, tapos syempre dumadami yung beauty bloggers locally. And then I think I grew because nagkakaroon din ng mga international invites. Parang I'll be invited sa mga international na mga events. So syempre, you'll fly and then you meet more people. Tapos tuloy-tuloy na. Tapos it was 2 years after that I was writing talaga, daily talaga ako nagsulat ng Ask Me Once. As in every day, walang mintis. And then, that's the time na I have a project locally and we are required to post our post on Facebook. Parang, oh my God, no choice na. Alam na ng mga tao na ako na si Ask Me What. And it's so funny, like mga friends ko sa high school, parang nandun siya sa Switzerland. Parang sabi niya, Nikki, walang hiya ka. Yung friend ko sabi niya, kilala mo pala si Ask Me What? Ikaw pala si Ask Me What? So parang, no choice na. I had to, before, that's why my before and after photo is always half. Tapos lagi lips lang or eyes lang. Ganun yung mga post ko before, walang full face. Tapos nung 2 years after nga ng vlogging, parang sige na, no choice na, wala nang point. So, yun na. Nag-all out na ako.
Ang galing! Para ka palang si Gossip Girl.
Ganun ba?
Oo, diba? Parang hindi alam ng mga tao kung sino siya.
Pero mas kilala siya, syempre. Ako naman on the level of beauty blogging lang.
Ang galing! So, ganito. So, Nikki, parang ano yung, okay, so now na parang nung 2 years after, alam na ng mga tao kung sino ka, no? So, how did you build your brand as a beauty blogger? I mean, before that, malamang most of the questions, kasi parang it seemed na ganito yung transition parang you wanted to answer a lot of questions. It so happened na yung mga questions was more beauty, alam mo yun, health related, diba? Beauty related. So, medyo nagganon ka na. Tapos, nung naging out ka na sa Facebook, were you already a beauty blogger nun? Parang nag-decide ka na talaga nun? The beauty yung...
Sobrang stable na. Pag sinabi mong beauty blogger, Nikki Tiu, beauty blogger talaga siya. Hindi siya tulad now na I can be called a mom blogger, I can be called a lifestyle blogger. Mm-hmm. That time talaga, pag sinabi mong Nikki, ay beauty blogger yan. Wala na. You cannot put me anywhere else. As in, yun lang talaga sinusulat ko every single day. It's all products, it's all reviews, it's all tips. Ano siya ano pa naman ako, alam niyo yung very scheduled person. So, very consistent ako. Like, Monday, it's all about lipstick. Tuesday, it's a review. Wednesday, it's a full face tutorial. Meron ako sariling system na para sa iba, parang di ka pa napapagod. So, ako, shocks, hindi. Kasi sobrang saya ako sa ginagawa ko. Parang I look forward. Like, okay, Monday, anong lipstick ka feature ko? Ganun ako. Like, and then Sunday, doon ako nagpapasok ng food. Kasi nisip ko, nagluluto naman ako. And Sunday is usually family day. So, my blog is really my personality. So, usually Saturday, yung mga events ang pinopost ko or mga lakwatsa. Kasi I really do lakwatsa on Saturday. And then Sunday naman, I love to cook and maybe, spend time with family. Lagi food. So, parang kung nakikita mo yung blog ko, it's really about me.
Alam mo, I'm curious to know, what's your schedule like? Like, sinasabi mong ganito, like from the morning till the evening, like ano yung ginagawa mo? And when do you find time to write, I'm assuming ganito yan, kasi kung makeup ka, di ba? Alam naman, nasa bahay ka, magme-makeup ka, ganun ba yun? Like, when do you schedule it, or do you schedule it?
Matatawa ka kung ano oras ako nagme-makeup, girl. Kasi ito yon. When I get products, it's all set up na nasa isang area siya ng never reviewed or to picture.
Wow!
So, naka-ready siyang ganon.
Nikki, grabe.
Pero hindi, makalat pa rin ako. Pero parang, okay, ito yung mga hindi ko pa na-review my area. Yung mga na-review na, tinatago ko na.
Okay.
So, ito na, lahat. Tapos, minsan talaga, it's really difficult to look for a time. Lalo na pumapasok na yung anak ko, may school, ako yung nag-drive, nagsusunduhatin. So, ang ginagawa ko talaga, okay, sabihin ko na kay hubby ko, kasi easier, rather than alone kasi kaya ko naman. Like now, I'm doing it na sarili ako nag-take ng photo. Pero easier pag may tao. Kasi parang, okay, habang ginagawa ko to, mag-take ng shots, ganyan. Tuloy-tuloy kami. We're teamwork. So, pag tulog na yung anak ko, like, minsan late pa siya man siya natutulog. Yun na, okay, tulog na siya. Turn on na namin lights. Yung talaga deep sleep na siya. Turn on namin yung lights. Naka-ready na yung product. Mag-start na ako okay, product, picture. Swatch. Tapos, after swatch, mukha naman. Tuloy-tuloy yung picture, naka-ready yung product, tapos puro wipes. As in, if it's a 12-shade lipstick, I wipe 12 shades talaga. So, mahapdi siya sa labi. Ano siya, talagang, pero it's not hard work for me. Kasi sobrang, habang ginagawa ko yun, shucks, ang ganda na ito sige, gamitin ko to bukas. Parang, I really engage with the products that I really use. So, picture. And then, I won't post a review pa. Basta meron na akong stock photos. Kasi kailangan bago, di ba, yung product.
Yes.
So, hindi ko pa siya magamit. So, ayan, na-picture ko na, magagamit ko na siya. Then, I'll take another, like, a week, 2 weeks, depende sa product. And then, this time, gamit na. Kasi, ang sarap ng gumamit na wala ka nang isipin. Hala, hindi ko pa na-picture. So, like, I have this. I'll show you an example. I have this box na kaka-open ko lang. Nag-unbox video ako. Pero hindi ko pa siya ginagamit kasi hindi ko pa siya napipicture. So I'll set this aside and then later on, after our Zoom call, maybe while looking after my son, na medyo pag quiet time naman siya, nag-aaral, nagbabasa, picture ako. So, pero yung priority ko, my son, if he needs me na, he calls for my attention, then I'll stop and then go back to being with him. As in, it's all about him muna. Tapos yan, can wait. They're not human naman so they can always wait.
Yes.
Tapos afterwards, babalikan ko na naman pag tulog na siya or habang kumakain siya, may oras na naman ako, yun.
So, isa sa mga challenge, kanina sabi mo, kung 12 shades yan, wino-wipe mo yan, di ba? Baby wipes and stuff. So, isa sa mga nakikita kong possible challenges is, paano mo malalaman kasi like what's good for your skin? I mean, not yung what will look good but rather like what's healthy for your skin. Kasi I'm sure like as a beauty blogger, merong mga products dyan na hindi ka hiyang at nag-allergic reaction ka, diba? So, how do you go about that? Like knowing what to review and what's safe to review?
I really choose, like, some brands would message me and ask if I could review a product. Sometimes they won't tell you the product, diba? I would really ask, okay, anong product papadala mo? I'm very particular with skincare. Makeup kaya kong i-go by kasi I use like a base na comfortable ako. Tapos ano naman. But skincare, I really ask, anong brand? And then, sa search ko talaga, babasahin ko. I'll read the ingredients, I'll read about the company. Pag medyo new, tapos nakikita ko medyo strong yung ingredients, nag-know talaga ako. And then, if it's a brand naman na medyo comfortable ako, ay, kilala ko tong brand, pero hindi ko pa nagamit yung product, I will tell them immediately, can I choose na lang what I will use? Kasi may mga skincare talaga na hindi ko ginagamit. Sayang lang sa inyo. You're wasting money and sending it to me, then hindi ko naman magagamit. So, I'll be honest with them. So, I'll ask them first, what particular product ba na do you want me to talk about? Minsan meron Minsan kasi we're launching this Kunwari, an exfoliating or a mattifying scrub. Because sorry, I have dry skin. So, hindi ko siya mare-review. Hindi na lang. So, that's what I do. Kilala ko na sarili ko at kilala ko yung skin ko. When I see a product, I could tell na. Kasi it's been 12 years
Yeah.
So, nakikita ko na, definitely yan, hindi okay sa akin. But, I do have some mistakes pa rin. Like, may mga certain eyeliner na ginamit ko. Tapos parang namaga yung eyes ko. Sinasabi ko na lang sa brand directly na, have you heard other people having the same issue o ako lang? Pero just in case, ganun yung nangyari sa akin with photos. Pero I won't blog about it na. Diba? Not unless marami nag-come up to me na, okay, same thing happened. And then that's the time, I may, kahit na ayaw ng brand, I'm sorry, but I have to tell people that merong possible ingredient in that product that would cause allergic reaction. Pero if it's just me, minsan kasi, nagre-react yung hormones natin Parang sa atin lang talaga yun. So, I just tell them para they know na, uy, check mo kasi ako na-allergy ako Baka hindi nyo alam.
Parang responsibility mo rin to your readers to see that.
Yes,
Lalo na pag marami nang nangyayari. Maybe kung ikaw lang parang, baka ako talaga. Like, hindi ako.
Yes.
Pero kung marami na parang medyo dubious na yun, di ba?
Oo.
Aside from that, may iba ka pang challenges as a beauty blogger that you have encountered, like in the whole 12 years of your experience?
I'm so grateful in fairness naman pagdating sa basher. Buti wala. Kasi parang feeling ko I'm not being dramatic naman kasi on my reviews. It's particularly very straightforward. Pros, cons, what to expect, paano gamitin. Ang plan ko kasi sa blog ko ever since is like a dictionary, or not dictionary, encyclopedia of information. Like if you go to my blog, you just search the product and you'll find it, you'll see information, and it's mostly straightforward. So far, ang challenge ko lang naman talaga is to keep up. Like, ang dami talaga, like skincare, how can I, di ba? One face only. So, ang hirap. So, dun ako nalalag behind, which I'm not really pressuring myself so much. Kasi, I value the readers, I value the followers. Alam mo, kahit na konti lang siya as compared to others, I really, really value them. Kaya parang thankful ako na lahat naman na naging suggestions ko, wala pa naman nag-come up to me and say, Nikki, ano ba yung nirecommend mo sa akin? Nag-breakout ako. Knock on wood, wala pa. So, parang ang nakikita ko lagi, parang Nikki, grabe, thank you dahil sa'yo, gumaling yung dry skin ko. Dahil sa'yo, okay na yung pores ko. Yun yung basically na nakukuha ko, which keeps me going. so far, ang challenge na ngayon, siguro time management this year, di ba? Plus may anak na, plus may homeschooling na ngayon kasi dahil sa COVID.
Yes.
So, siguro yun lang yung challenge na nalalag lang ako, na nalaleft behind a bit. But I don't mind. I'm not rushing. Ako yung tipong feeling ko lola na ako. Nagbablog pa rin ako. Alam mo yun, parang I don't see the end of this. Parang I still do it, not because for famous or something, popularity, parang more of, happy talaga ako writing about products. Even if I'm a lola, I'll probably be writing about lola products. Parang ganun yung feeling ko.
Oo, totoo. So ikaw, like kunwari, like how do you keep your community engaged? Like do you talk to them sa comments pa rin? Like mga sinuunang panahon natin? Or
sa blog wala na. Sa blog wala na masyadong comments. But if they do, I really take time to go there and answer. And then, very engaging ngayon ang Instagram talaga. Puro DMs. As in, minsan nakakalimutan ko na pwede ko naman siyang i-answerin in public para isahan na. Ang tendency ko pag nakita ko, ay, sagot na ako kagad. So, I end up really answering one by one. Kaya nga, may post ako recently na nakakatawa na nalilito na ako sa mga kausap ko. Like, feeling ko close ko na. Feeling ko kilala ko na. Diba? Like, sometimes I'll be saying, alam mo, si Kyle, parang, shucks, ba't ko pala kwento? Parang hindi naman related. Kasi parang dahil every time you see their account name, parang feeling close ka na. So, yun yung nangyayari. I always answer talaga directly. So, yun yung medyo happy ako na very engaging yung mga audience ngayon sa Instagram. Pero they're shy probably. Kaya DM, kaya na-understand ko. So, I also answer DM. So, I'm proud na my inbox is always clear. Kasi talaga, it's in me eh. It used to be my job to really answer emails na may timing. Hindi siya call center, pero parang you really have to answer an email within a certain number of hours. So, parang nasanay ako. Ayoko nang may unopen. So, I really try my best to answer and it helps that I type fast.
That's good.
So,
that's good. So ngayon, you're saying na parang pag beauty blogger, malaki ang chance na sa Instagram yung engagement, mostly, ganon. So what
and if you're a YouTuber, YouTube, sa comments. Problem lang sa YouTube na nakikita ko sa iba, pero syempre, like, if you're so big na, how can you answer all, diba? So, feeling ko, what other beauty bloggers na really, really daming questions, what they do is, sometimes if they have time, they'll just put it up on Instagram story and say, oh, I have free time. Ask me questions now and I'll answer. So, immediately ina-answer nila or nagla-live na lang sila to answer the question directly. Easier kasi than typing eh. So, they'll just read the question. Tapos yun.
That's true, no? So, magagandang platform yung dalawang yon. So, you're in both naman, no? I assume.
Yes.
In terms of like monetization, no? So, how are the brands now as compared to before? And in terms of monetizing all of these content, no? What are your thoughts on it?
Okay. Years ago, obviously, hindi ganun kaganda monetization. Siguro ang pinaka nakuha ko lang is through AdSense, mga ganun before, because more on international readers nga naman ako. And it's parang taboo dati na mag-ask ka, di ba? You know that, naabutan mo yan. So, I think now, the advantage of beauty bloggers now is that even before a company, not all, just to tell you, beauty blogging industry must not, hindi ganun kalaki ang budget when it comes to money as compared to big FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods company. So, if it's FMCG, they have big budgets for marketing and stuff. As for beauty, marami pa rin brands that cannot really shell out cash to pay you. So, it's mostly through product payment.
Okay.
So, sa totoo lang, being a beauty blogger doesn't mean na definitely yayaman ka or if I blog about beauty, kasi yung iniisip na ibang tao eh. It's really an investment and it's really hard to say na makakuha ka ng pera kagad. Products makukuha mo. And some probably would sell it, pero parang, di ba, parang would that be enough? Diba? So, ang advantage lang with others, like mga yung hyphenated na mga bloggers, like kung mom din sila, or lifestyle, or fashion, kahit paano, there could be offers of sponsored posts. So, that's where it would come in, or maybe if you have vlogs nga sa YouTube, maybe doon mamamonetize mo. Pero basically, ako more on Instagram, sponsored posts, medyo nakakatanggap ako, and sponsored posts on Facebook, mga ganon. And more on, since quarantine, more on mga FB Live. So medyo uso-uso na yan. So that's how we can also earn.
Okay, very interesting, no? Ito, for brands, kasi you mentioned sponsored posts, no? Do you see, I read this, I watched this documentary wherein marami na ngayon na hindi na mga big brands, no? Like yung mga big beauty brands, I won't mention na lang mga big beauty brands, but maraming big beauty brands before. But now, umuusbong na yung mga homemade brands, no?
Yeah.
Is it true for the Philippines as well? Kasi that documentary obviously was in the States, no? So, is it true also in the Philippines na marami ng yun, so little brands na mga homemade products that are coming out in the market?
Actually, even before quarantine, marami na. Marami na nakikita mga local brands, and I guess because it's not that difficult, honestly, to make a lip balm. It's not easy. It's not difficult to make parang a lip tint, mga ganon. Parang lip products usually yung una ko nakikita eh. And then mga next nilang pinag-aaralan, BB creams, CC creams, mga ganon. Pero I am seeing that trend. Parang ang dami na, even before COVID, ang dami ng mga local brands ako nakikita nag-feature or nagka-come up to me para i-review. So yes, it's true.
So meron talaga.
Meron talaga.
So since na-mention mo yung COVID, let's make this interesting, no? So maraming tao nasa Zoom, kagaya natin ngayon, nasa online call, sa live session. So as a beauty blogger, ano yung mga advice na pwede mong ibigay sa kanila para hindi naman sana mukhang hindi naligo habang nagla-live session? Ano ba ang magandang look when it comes to calls and online calls?
First things first, disclaimer that putting on makeup is really not a priority at this point. But if you are into meetings, I highly believe that making yourself look good is a form of respect to the person you're having a meeting with. Like ako, if imagine mo you set a meeting with me and parang pagkita mo sa akin as in nakapambahay, tapos hindi naka-makeup, tapos gulo-gulo yung buhok, how would you feel, diba? So, for me, beauty or makeup is not only for people. Lagi kasi naririnig ko, hindi ako marunong eh. Pero for me, putting on makeup doesn't need to be professional. We all started with pat-pat lang ng powder, lip balm lang. Yun, from there, okay na eh. To be honest, Ginger, for you, if you take care of your skin, even if you put on powder lang and blush and lipstick, okay na eh. As in, pwede na pang Zoom. So, just in case, for those who really want to up their game, dun na dahan-dahan natin i-practice. Kasi, ang dami pag nagpo-post ako about makeup, because that is really my happiness to really put on makeup, even quarantine. Kasi may times naglilinis ako ng makeup, ay magka-testing ako neto. So, I'll put on makeup. Naisip ko, sayang naman yung papuput ko, di ba? So, bina-video ko siya, and then I'll put it up on Instagram. And I would see comments na hindi negative, like honest comments, which I appreciate, like, nako, hindi talaga ako ma-makeup, or hindi talaga ako mag-makeup tong quarantine. If you are a homemaker, like, literally, you don't need to see other people, fine, no problem. But if you really have meetings, like, tayo, I think it's very important you learn basic things lang. So, you always start with, for me, kahit walang powder, concealer. Concealer kasi, like, foam kasi, I invested on a good light. So, may lighting ako, kaya maganda yung ilaw dito. What if you don't? So, syempre tendency, masyado, ma-shade, ma-dark, uneven light. Uneven light would lead na yung makikita lalo yung eye bags mo. Imbis na hindi naman ganun kadilim yung eye bags mo, nagkakaroon ng, lalong magda-darken yung eyes. And if you are having a meeting to your boss or presenting something, kahit anong sabihin mo, may effect siya eh. Di ba? Parang ano ba to? Parang pagod na pagod. Natalasin yung peg mo Pakita mo sa boss mo na you're working hard. Pero for me, you really need a concealer. And for me, concealer is super, may mga products ako dito sa harap para ma-show ko sa inyo.
Yes, please.
A concealer is very tricky to use for first-timers. So I put up a makeup thinking of super noob. Walang experience on makeup at all. So, I believe you use this, yung mga CC creams, yung mga cushion, yung mga ganyan, yan. For me, easier to use cushion kasi para na siyang concealer foundation. So, 2-in-1, it's always 2-in-1 product. So, eto kasi, pag ginanon mo, kahit hindi ka marunong maglagay or hindi pantay, hindi siya ganun ka-obvious. As compared to concealer. Concealer is like cemento. Okay?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
nagtatapal ka ng semento.
Oh.
Yes. So, this one kasi, so if you pat like this, pinapat ko lang sa area. You don't have to put all over your face. Kasi Zoom meeting lang naman eh. So, dun lang sa mga dark areas like eye bags. Or dito, minsan may pimple ako. O, ganyan. Tapos dito, may mga dark spots. Ganun lang. Pat. Tapos. So, yon. And then, if ako, dry skin ako, iniiwan ko na. Wala na akong ginagamit na iba. But if you have oily skin, and we don't like shiny skin, you don't, I know there's a trend about glowing skin na Korean, di ba? It's not for Zoom, ha? It's not for Zoom. Zoom is really matte. Yeah. Any video calls, matte makeup tayo. Yun yung in mind. So I always set up with a powder. So set lang. Kung saan yung oily, you don't really need to apply all. Kasi di ba, parang afterwards, sayang lang naman ang makeup. So apply ko lang kung saan yung medyo mag-oily, ganon. Okay. And then, yon, ang next nun, ito muna yung pinaka-basic And next nun, maybe use a lip and cheek tint. Okay. So this is from K Palette. Kasi ang gusto ko nga, double purpose. So use it on your cheeks. Pwede mo rin gamitin sa lips. So technically, 3 products. So parang Zoom ready ka na, di ba? Pero kung gusto mo bang umarte, kunwari like ako kasi may kilay na ako. So kaya ko mag-survive ng walang kilay makeup. But if wala kang kilay, for me, go something like brow mascara. Kasi ang brow mascara, ayan. Ang brow mascara kasi, you don't really need to be very, kasi alam mo nakikita ko pag di marunong mag-brows, mahilig sila mag-start ng pencil. Okay. You should not start with pencil kung di ka marunong mag-brows kasi sobrang obvious yung mali. Diba? Kasi ang hirap nga naman mag-draw. So, sobrang sharp dito. Oo. Minsan, ang tapang-tapang. Diba, ang light lang ng makeup mo. Tapos sa video, para kang kilay lang. Kilay lang nagsasalita. So, yun. So, for me, use a brow mascara. If you have brow hairs, just use a brow mascara and comb it like this. Parang siyang gel. Diba? Na may pigment. So, may color siya.
Parang gano'n.
Yes.
Mo yung brow mo. Okay.
Brows. So, ang trick ko pa nun, ito mismo, dinidikit ko na siya sa skin. Okay. Mas natural siya eh. So, yun na. Okay, instead of pencil. So, yan yung tip ko. And then, ayan na. Kung medyo sanay ka na, medyo sanay na ako mag-makeup. Gusto ko dagdagin yung makeup game ko. And that's the time.
Level 2. Level 2.
Level 2 na to. Intermediate. So, ako naman, like I said, multitasking product. Itong parang pencil na to. Dalawang shade siya ng brows talaga siya. Okay. So, it's a brow liner. But I use this as an eyeliner too. Eksakto yung mga pinapakita ko, yun yung ginamit ko ngayon, ha? Oh, so, nice. Okay. Yes. So, ito brow pencil to. So, kung sanay ka na, you can use brow pencil. And then, this dark brow pencil, I also use it as eyeliner. Oh, kasi nice. In Zoom calls, don't use black. Black makes you look parang ang tapang. Okay. Tapos, ang black liner kasi perfect kung nag-eyeshadow ka. If you don't have eyeshadow and you just like to use eyeliner, use dark brown or just brown.
Nikki, ano yan? Anong brand? Sorry, okay lang yung brand.
It's okay. It's Benefit. It's Benefit. It's their brow contour. Actually, lahat ko sinasabi sa kanila, this is just a brow product. Pero I love it kasi it has 2 shades of eyebrow pencil. It has a highlighter pencil and a glitter liner pencil. So, itong highlighter pencil, yun yung ginamit ko dito sa ilalim. Kasi para nga hindi ma-dark. Yung dito sa ilalim, para hindi masyado dark. Ini-even out ko. Whatever you put here, tapos nilalagay mo dito halfway, 3/4, yung eyeliner. Yung inner dito lagi, ang trick dun, use a light colored pencil. Huwag mong isasara kasi talagang lilit yung mata mo. Para puffy eyes. Yes. Yun. Ang galing. Ang ganda niya na. Ako, liner lang. And then, if you invest on a liner, ang maganda pa, kung medyo pumapro ka na nga, ikapalan mo yung eyeliner, smudge out mo lang. Para na siyang eyeshadow. Galing, galing. So, I really don't have eyeshadow here kasi hindi talaga gumamit ng eyeshadow today. So, and then another one is sa mga tip lang, sa mga may powder na hindi ginagamit kasi mali yung shade. Kunwari, bumili ka ng powder pero parang ang dark-dark sa mukha ko. Hindi ako hilang. Use it again and use it to put it on this side. That's what I use. A darker powder lang para mas mukhang, mas di ba? Mo. Oh, yes.
Kasi hindi mo alam minsan na parang hindi mo pala skin tone. So, dun mo ilalagay. Ang galing.
Yan. I see some contours sa cheeks mo, Ginger. Parang may blush kang gano'n na, I love it. I saw it. So, yun. For me, you can even skip blush. gamitin mo lang yung dark powder, lagay mo dito, para kung naka-bronzer. Mas natural as compared to pink, orange. Sa Zoom kasi it doesn't look really well on video. For me, just a dark powder lang. Kasi hindi naman sa pagiging maarte na kailangan mukha kang payat. It's more of mas magiging three-dimensional yung face natin. Kasi if we don't have any makeup at all, it's really flat.
Oo.
So,
iba, no? Iba yung camera, kunwari sa online calls. Lalo na kung hindi mo rin kontrolado yung equipment. Iba-iba rin eh. For each equipment, iba yung dating mo. Yeah.
Tsaka, yun yung sobrang pinag-aralan namin bilang makeup artist talaga is to study on, the facial feature, the lighting. For me, yung shinare ko lang sa inyo is the pinaka-basic na, for me, na dapat pwedeng gawin ng tao before they have Zoom calls. The rest, marami pa, pero for me, that's the basic. And then afterwards, always have, while you're having on a meeting or something, kasi ako may lip palette ako. Ito sa Pixie. Sobrang favorite ko siya kasi parang lahat ng natural shades nandito siya.
Oo nga.
Oo. So parang ganun-ganun lang ako. Tapos minsan, kasi may set ako ng makeup dito. Ito lang talaga, may set ako ng makeup dito kasi dito yung area ko for meetings din. Tapos ang ginagawa ko, last minute, kasi minsan ito, ginagawa ko rin siyang blush. So, ganun lang.
Grabe, lahat ng products mo talagang maraming gamit. No? Like parang
nasusulit ko siya. Kailangan ganun. And then afterwards, so what I use on my lips is itong parang very natural brown lang. So, in-apply ko lang ganun. Tapos, since like now, kanina pa tayo nagkachika, kanina pa tayo when you have a break or something, always have a lip balm. Kasi for health naman, parang sobrang nag-dry yung lips mo. Para lang, di ba, uminom tayo ng water. So, our lips need hydration. And last one, our face also need hydration. So, this is from Espolio or any spritz, facial mist, you really need to kasi magda-dry yung skin mo. So, parang, refresh.
How often do you do that? Nagsaspray ka? Kasi I have something like that. And gaano ka dalas mo siyang gamitin?
Ako, anytime na pagod na ako, I really need some refreshment. Plus, lalo na pag naka-makeup ka, di ba, sa Zoom call, minsan may tendency, ay shucks, parang nagbabakbak na yung skin ko. Instead of worrying, or instead of ibubura mo, I spritz like this mismo sa may dry area. Tapos ipapat mo siya ng ganyan, mawawala na yung dryness na.
Ay, galing! Ang daming tips! Grabe!
Of course! Busog sa tips dapat kayo.
So,
yun lang. As in, very basic. Kasi people are always scared parang magtanong sa akin. Kasi makeup artist yun sobrang daming churba, hindi namin kaya. Parang you can even ask me to give you top 3 lang. I gave you the top 3. If you want to up it to 5, then I can give you a 5. Kung gusto mo hanggang doon lang, go ahead. So may choice ka. Pero for me, always, basta priority yung top 3 ko. Remove your eye bags, put some color lang on your cheeks and lips. Tapos yun, okay na.
Alam mo, I got this, ang interesting ng perspective mo on it. Kasi totoo, like people, usually kasi mga may calls, mga businesses, di ba? Or mga employees, basically, if you're presenting to your boss, syempre gusto mong mag-focus yung boss mo dun sa presentation mo, hindi sa mukha mo, di ba?
Yes.
Which is very interesting. Kasi, oo nga naman, like for us, it's something na whatever, di ba? Okay lang. And you're free to do whatever naman, no? Especially that you're at home, no? Pero, yung sometimes it helps you like drive a point diba? If you want to sort of be results driven, drive a point, tell your boss na ganito yung ideas ko, dun siya makikinig, hindi siya sa titingin sa, alam mo yung mga eye bags mo, diba?
Yes. Good. And aminin natin na yung eyes natin, we are drawn to pleasant looking things. So, it doesn't have to be pretty, but alam mo, ako naniniwala talaga, cliche pero walang taong pangit talaga. You just need to know how to present yourself. And like tayo, pag nag-scroll naman tayo, ako aminado, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, di ba parang nag-stop tayo, kahit babae, wow, ang ganda na itong babae. Di ba?
Yes.
Oo.
Yes.
So we really need to make sure that we look pleasant to the eyes para easier din sa taong nanonood sa'yo or nakikinig sa'yo on the calls na, everything looks pleasant. Parang, ay, ang sarap ng dating mo. Parang ang sarap pakinggan. So, yun.
Thank you. It's really about presentation, no, for people who are watching. It's really about that. It's not about ang arte-arte nyo naman.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes.
Or it's really about like feeling good. And normally when you feel good, you give like you exude happiness, no? You exude positivity. Yon. Sabihin na natin ganun yon. And a lot of people at this point in time, really need positivity, no? So it's about that, no? Being happy. Masaya lang kami, di ba? Parang ganun.
Agree. Tama.
Yeah. So, okay, Nikki, for those who are aspiring, my final question, for those who are aspiring beauty bloggers, what are your tips? Pwede kasing marami talaga eh.
Okay. Number one is you should really love makeup. Huwag kayo mag-beauty blogging if hindi kayo mahilig. And kung tipong lipstick and powder lang talaga yung hilig mo or yun lang yung wina-wear mo tapos mag-beauty blogger ka, no, mahihirapan ka sobra. You really have to have that dedication to really love the products, the brands, to really know them. Hindi lang product dahil gusto ko libre. It's not like that. You really have to know the history, why it was made, what it is for, who it is for. Talagang you really have to understand. And if you think na ay too much yan, then don't na. It's a waste of time. And if you look at it as something na long term, kasi parang mga iba kasi ay gagawa lang ako beauty blog, siguro 1 year lang. Hindi siya ganon.
Yeah.
It has to be long term. It has to be walang ending. You don't see it as, shucks, magkasawa ako. Pag you have this feeling na, ay, magkasawa ako to write about this, then don't na. So, you really have to start with passion. Like you, Ginger, you have this passion, di ba? So, hanggang ngayon, di ba, ang tagal-tagal mo na with your businesses and everything, and it's growing kasi you have that passion on those things that you are doing. So, people can see na pag wala kang passion talaga, then wala lang nagpadala sa'yo, wala na. Kasi wala kang ang hilig, so hindi ka rin bibili. So, yun, always have to start with, you really have to love it, and you really want to learn, and continuously learning. I've been a makeup artist, pro makeup artist for so many years, pero nag-aaral pa rin ako until now. Because times change, trends change, so hindi pa rin ako perfect. Ang dami ko pa rin inaaral every time. If I have Facebook Live, I have teachings, I have trainings, inaaral ko talaga siya per brand, per company, and per trend.
Wow, thank you so much, Nikki. So never stop learning, no? So yun yung
Yes.
natuwa ko from her. And also in terms of like passion, ganun talaga, you'll naturally gravitate towards something that you sort of try out first. Maybe you don't have the passion for it in the first place, but you really want to learn it. And you continuously learn about it, parang it goes hand in hand, no? Kasi when you want to learn about something, that means you have passion for it. So parang sabay siya eh. Like parang continuously, if you learn about it, then dadagdagan yung passion mo for it. Tapos learn ka ulit, dadagdagan ulit yung passion for it. So tuloy-tuloy it fuels really the fire, no? Kung gusto mo talaga gawin yan. And yun din siguro yung secret ni Nikki to longevity, no? Na parang 12 years, she still feels excited every time nagre-review siya. And mararamdaman mo talaga eh when she blogs about it or vlogs about it, no? In different platforms. Lalabas at lalabas talaga yung passion mo for certain things, no? So thank you so much, Nikki. If people want to reach out to you, where can they do so?
Yes, follow me on all social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at AskMeWhats with S. And then also my blog, askmewhats.com. Sobrang easy lang to find me. And I'm always available in any forms of DMs and FB messages. I will always answer your question.
Thank
Kaya
you
nga,
so
ask me
much.
what.
Oo nga eh. Oo nga. Kaya ask me what. Sasagutin ka talaga niya. Thank you so much, Nikki. At nasagot mo lahat ng mga katanungan ko sa araw na to. And I hope you guys, our viewers, enjoyed our session for today. It was really fun talking to Nikki about hindi naman masyadong businessy, but really like this is something that we don't often talk about kasi, diba? When it comes to business, like presenting yourself in a way that you want to be, syempre, no? You want to also take it a notch higher than when it comes to like yung perception of others of yourself. And it's not normally about, well, hindi talaga at all about people saying na maarte ka or like, syempre, vanity. It's not yon. I was looking for that word. It's not just about vanity, but it's really a sign of respect for other people, no? That pinaghandaan mo rin sila. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Nikki. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, and click on the notification bell if you are on YouTube. Bye!